Hello and welcome to Auckland First 15 TV School Report today, where we bring you all the best action from the Unitec 1A Championship, the magnificent Unitec 1A Championship. I'm Hamish Mackay, and joining me today, Jeff McTainch, and there's action both ends of the table, mate.
Oh, there certainly is. Otahuhu and Tangaroa both looking for their first wins of the season. That'll happen today, of course, unless there is a draw, so we should be in for a cracking game here at Otahuhu. At the other end of the table, St Kentigern and Auckland Grammar, a repeat of last year's final. This should be an absolute cracker. St Kentigern ahead on points differential on the table. They've scored some great tries, some great games this year, but Auckland Grammar at home might just be too tough.
Okay, there you go. Right, we're here in the relegation zone. Otahuhu College hosting Tangaroa College. Highlights from this match and four others from round 9 of the Unitec 1A Championship right here on School Report.
Yes, this edition of School Report features a number of season-defining matches, with the top-of-the-table clash between defending champions Auckland Grammar and St Kentigern. Aorere hosts near neighbours De La Salle. Kings look to cement their playoff position against Dilworth. Sacred Heart and St Peter's meet in the clash of the Catholic colleges. But we start with highlights from our live stream match of the round between Otahuhu and Tangaroa.
Here they come out onto the park here now. These young men with so much to prove today. The first win of the season. Tangaroa College, as the home side look to make their way out onto the side, and their captain Poi Whangapo, and a sharp looking bunch of young men they are too. Huge halfback Oafi gets the pass away, and they get the kick down here down to Kaufusi-Tua. He has support there, taken by the second 5'8", Fagota.
Oh, big tackle.
A nice tackle and a turnover. Going the way of Rafa Fatu, 14, operating down the left wing side of the field. Now they move it across through their lock forward marker, and here's the big prop forward. He gets going. Oh, Huafi.
Oh, what a run by the loose head prop.
He loved it. Carl Huafi. They keep it going. Otahuhu College, they get up a bit of a head of steam here. Waiting for it is Whanganitau. Fetimotu tries to get a bit of a step on, but the Tangaroa defence is pretty good, and he scragged to the ground by Jason Flavel. Open sight, Sione Koloi gets the pass, pops it out the back to Palta. Up towards the 22, over the 22, and scrum goes the way of Tangaroa. Just inside the last minute or so of the first half. At Otahuhu College, lining it up. Fetimotu. There's a bit of a look, and he comes, strikes it. Strikes it very nicely too. The flags go up, first points on the board. The home side, Otahuhu College, have the lead over Tangaroa College by 3 points to 0 here on Unitec 1A Championship Rugby here on Auckland First 15 TV. And wanting to have a go is the tight end prop, Fa'a Matuanu. And they continue it on, Tuifua. Looking for that try line. Tangaroa, what a start to the second half by them, the visitors. Still they maintain possession. Kaufusi-Tua, Ningi, cross to the second. Fagota frees the pass, taken by Smalley. Smalley pops it out the back, and it's a try for Federica. Tangaroa College have the first try through Whainanga Federica. So, straightforward penalty attempt, one would expect for Komite Vetimotu. Looking for another penalty, this one to give the home side the lead. And their first potential win of the season if they can keep their nose in front. They're in front by 6 points to 5. Komite Vetimotu with the penalty. Nicely won by Mosi Maka. 2-2. Turnover almost, but it bounces back into the hands of Otahuhu College, mind you. It might be Tangaroa with this one. It is. And they free it again, Vailele. Just not enough players on the chase from Tangaroa College. Viti Motu. Sensible, intelligent, raking kick for the left wing side of the field. Patrick Drum, the referee, calls time. And Otahuhu College, they will celebrate their first win of the Unitec 1A Championship for 2015, 6 points to 5.
Yes, I'm here with the captain of the victorious Otahuhu College team, Poi Whangapo. Congratulations, Poi, on the victory today. Must be great to get that monkey off your back, your first win of the season.
Oh yeah, just first of all, I'd just like to thank the Heavenly Father for making this day possible. Really stoked to get the win today. Just really happy.
Tangaroa came out fast in that second half, didn't they? Really put the pressure on you, but you held your composure and you came back in off a great set piece. Your scrum was superb today.
Just Tangaroa came strong in the second half, but just told the boys to dig deep, we're still in the game, and just managed to hold on for their win.
So here we go in the relegation zone of the Unitec 1A Championship. It's Otahuhu College, Jeff McTainchu, who pick up the win. And, there were some brilliant individual performances, some very good ones from Tangaroa players. But as a unit, I think Otahuhu deserved the spoil, 6 points to 5.
Yeah, certainly. You talk about individual players that stood up. There were some in the Otahuhu College side, weren't there? Kala Wahafi, the big loose head prop for them, really held up their scrum. They had a superb scrum, and the likes of Viti Motu, the first 5/8, could really operate off that. And at the end, that's really, I think, what won them the game. Okay, there we go. That's what happened in the relegation zone. What about the pointy end of the Unitec 1A Championship, where St Kentigern headed to the defending champions, Auckland Grammar? Round 9 of the Unitec 1A Championship featured the eagerly awaited top of the table clash between the competition's two unbeaten schools. Defending champions Auckland Grammar hosted St Kentigern College, who led the championship thanks to 2 extra bonus points. Five minutes into the match, and Auckland Grammar slung the ball to the left through first 5 wise Guy Whānei. Fullback Freedom Va'akolo tested the St Kentigern defence as the try line came into sight. Another skip pass flung to the right found Konawi Hongi. The roaming lock linked with fellow tight forward K9 Setini Tua, who crossed for the first 5-pointer. The rematch of last year's 1A final saw St Kent's 2 form forwards Jerry Samania and captain Dalton Papali'i combine out wide, but that was as close as the visitors would get to the try line in the first 35 minutes. Another impressive home crowd witnessed Auckland Grammar giving the ball plenty of air, and his 14-year-old wing Simoni Latu cut back towards the line. He looked to be held up by the determined defence. Fullback Va'akolo came to his rescue and wrestled his way over to give Auckland Grammar a healthy half-time lead, 10 points to 0. Into the second period, where St Kentigern's highly rated centre Braden Enor spied space behind the Grammar backs, and fullback Etini Nanai soared onto the grubber, putting last year's runners-up back into the contest. The sideline conversion by Carlos Price, closing the gap to just 3 points. With 10 minutes left on the clock, St Kents were in search of the winning try, and there were plenty of forwards in the back line. Where big lock Paripari Parkinson showed the elusiveness of a centre. When he was eventually brought to the deck, the ball found its way to the season's top try scorer Wesley Tamufuna, who clinched the match for St Kentigern College. Auckland Grammar suffering their first loss of the season, St Kent's getting revenge for last year's 1A final.
I think we came out a bit slow, but in that second half we knew we had to pick it up, and credit to the boys that they all knew they had to pick it up, and individually getting to those rucks and making tackles one-on-one, so credit to our boys.
Grammar were exceptional. It was a game built on momentum, and we're quite lucky to win that one in the end, to be honest. Coming
away with the win, it's a big influence leading into next week against Kings, so it'll be a big thing for us.
Kings College had the chance to move from 3rd to 2nd in the Unitec 1A Championship as they hosted Dilworth School, who were impressing many in their first ever season in Auckland's top division with 4 wins from 8 rounds. And just 4 minutes into the match, Kings College first 5/8 Kieran Matoi opened the scoring as he took the ball to the line and crossed without a hand laid on him. Soon after, the ball was spun to wing Liam Baker-Smith, who showed off a devastating left foot step as he cut back through traffic and put the home side ahead 12 points to 0. A midfield scrum gave King's College plenty of attacking options, and they went blind with big centre Baylan Sullivan sucked in the Dilworth defence before putting Sam Reid in for another 5-pointer. 4 minutes later, and the home side again attacked the blind. This time it was hulking number 8 AJ Muir who was too fast and too strong, bringing up the all-important bonus point try that would move Kings into second place. Dilworth School were looking to run themselves out of trouble, but suffocating defence allowed Sullivan to grubber the ball ahead, and he won the race to put Kings ahead 29-0. And just 2 minutes later, Captain Ben Morgan barged over for the 6th try of the afternoon. Kings were camped in their own 22, but with confidence high, Takashi Young Yen unleashed a deft pass to spark a counter-attack. It was then a foot race between the two number 8s, and the rampaging AJ Muir showed a clean pair of heels to outsprint the Dilworth defence for a 90-metre classic. In the second stanza, King's College showed they're more than capable of keeping things tight too. From clean line-out ball, the forwards executed a textbook rolling maul, and it was again lock Ben Morgan who bagged a double. And the tries just kept on coming, with second 5/8 Ed Vaio Malitolo sneaking in for Kings' 9th try of the day. And the scoring was rounded out when flanker Tom Morrison took a quick tap to bring up 60 points for King's College for the 3rd time this season. An important win for a team that has 2 critical matches to finish against top 4 opposition.
Real hard to play a game after the holidays, 3 weeks away, so to get maximum points is a positive moving forward. Now we're up against two tough teams.
It definitely secures us in that second or third position, and then going into the semis and finals, it really makes a statement.
Two proud Catholic schools clashed in round 9 of the Unitec 1A Championship as Sacred Heart College welcomed St Peter's College to Glendowie, the home side sitting in 5th place and determined to force their way into the top 4. All the early scoring came through the boot of Matt Storm for Sacred Heart and Kina Kuafasi for St Peter's, as the home side led 9 points to 3. Sacred Heart College would have rued the chance to claim the opening try after some slick hands were undone with the final pass. With half-time approaching, a solid scrum provided the perfect base for fleet-footed winger Sheldon Tovio to attack the line. He then linked with Joshua Baverstock, who slid in by the post to put Sacred Heart ahead 16-3 at the break. Into the second half, where Sacred Heart again put the ball through the hands, and some classic draw-and-pass rugby hit fullback Reno Sua across in the corner, the home side stretching their lead. Showing a willingness to attack from broken play, Sacred Heart's reserve Lemiki Namoa scooted down the blind side before chipping ahead. Talismanic captain Joseph Simpkins ran the perfect halfbacks line, winning the race to the ball. Sacred Heart staying in the playoff hunt with a win over their rivals, St Peter's College.
The rivals are very big and there's a lot of history there, so yeah, it's always good to get a good win over these fellas, especially knowing some of them even better. So yeah, that's good.
Week 9 of the Unitec 1A Championship saw Aorere College host De La Salle College, the two schools separated by just 2 kilometres. De La Salle sat in 6th spot and needed to win their remaining 3 games to sneak into the playoffs. And in their do-or-die fixture, the visitors spun the ball in search of much-needed points. Quick thinking by impressive halfback Fa'alele Ioane saw him snipe close to the breakdown and pick up the first try of the afternoon. Aorere stayed in touch through goal-kicking winger JP Ngatoko, who slotted 2 first-half penalties to close the gap to just 1 point at the break. Both first 15s have impressed this season with their gigantic forward packs, with Aorere College priding themselves on their mauling. And early in the second half, the home side flexed their muscle once again, with co-captain Christian Harriman rumbling over for a converted try that put Aorere in the lead. Salle needed to respond quickly to keep their season alive, and their hulking forwards showed they're pretty handy in the loose. A well-taken opportunity, putting the visitors within 1 point of Aorere College. Salle returned to the same corner as they hunted the winning try. The backs clicked into gear where an offload that Sonny Bill Williams would be proud of put captain Benjamin Sewer across for the all-important go-ahead score. But with just minutes remaining, Aorere had the chance to cause the upset of the round. Highly rated first 5 Siopi Ngata probed the right-hand side and sent James Matautu in for the winning try. Salle's campaign all but over, and Aorere proving they're well worth their place in 1A.
I think they finally showed today that they believe in themselves a bit more, and that they actually deserve to be in this competition. So, I guess it's bragging rights over our local rivals. So I'm just stoked for the boys, really.
Yeah, it was a really great battle out there. It's good to get one on the local rivals. Yeah, just big ups to the boys for holding it out there.
So some seismic shifts in the Unitec 1A Championship. St Kentigern confirmed their place at the top of the table, but Auckland Grammar's first loss of the season sees them slip to 3rd behind King's College on points differential. Mount Albert and Sacred Heart are in 4th and 5th, and their battle for the final semi-final spot will go right down to the wire. And at the bottom of the log, both Otahuhu and Tangaroa pick up their first points of the season.
So Jeff McTaint, there it is, St Kentigern College on top of the table there with that win over Auckland Grammar. Is that the way you see the season playing out here in the Unitec 1A Championship, or a bit of water to go under the bridge here?
Yeah, some water to go under the bridge, but 2 very fine sides, a repeat of last year's final. Close game, 12 points to 10, but King's Sacred Heart, they're thereabouts, aren't they, going into the business end of this competition. But St Kentigern's and Auckland Grammar, for me, I think they'll be there at the business end at the death, the championship decider again. Indeed,
that's not too far around. We've got a couple of rounds before the semi-finals here on Auckland Rugby First 15 TV. Next week it's going to be, well, it's an entertaining game. Dilworth School up against Kelston Boys High School First 15. Don't forget to join us for our live stream match of the round from the Unitec 1A Championship right here on Auckland Rugby First 15 TV.
Next week, it's the penultimate round of the Unitec 1A Championship, where we feature another top-of-the-table clash, this time St Kentigern College taking on King's College. Salle hosts 4th place Mount Albert, 5th place Sacred Heart go looking for vital points at Otahuhu. Aorere welcome Auckland Grammar. St Peter's hosts Tangaroa College, and our live stream match of the round sees Dilworth School take on Kelston Boys.
My name's Johnny, the centre for Dilworth. Come down to our school this weekend and support us.